back for game 2. We are playing first. Yeah, on the play. 2 good 3-drops, 3-drop ramp spell, and a really good planeswalker, and Parallax Wave, which is good. Just gives me what, 2 draw steps to find a land, with 17 lands in the deck, including alternative mana sources. I don't think this is a mulligan. It's possible we'll fail to draw land 2 times and just lose. But, as the French say, sacred blue. It's on theme. So, we've got 15 draws next turn. I hadn't considered that one. So, I think it's just... I don't think it's Lotus Ajani. I think it's actually just Lotus Relic, horrible as that is. Lotus Relic Silverblade? That's horrible. Lotus is normally better than this. I mean, if we had had it on turn 1, we would have had a turn 1 like Paladin. But Relic means we can make mana next turn for a Paladin, and then things like Double Strike. And we can't play a Ajani and a Guy, so... And he's got Survival going, which means he might just have like a Chroma next turn. Let's have 3 white, why not? Collision Relic. Solo Paladin. Means we can't charge Relic either. But there you are. That's Black Lotus, not at its best. Sure. Abruptly, 'twas our guy decayed. So here we want to go Caracas Paladin. I mean, he didn't like the first Paladin. And certainly we want creatures before we get a Ajani going, so... Caracas Paladin, go. Don't forget to charge Relic on end step, so next turn we've got all the mana. Okay, he's found his 3rd land drop, so... Got a bit of a game going on now. He can now discard a Chroma and then animate dead as a Chroma. I mean, I can Parallax Wave as a Chroma, but that's kind of temporary. Also, by that point, a Chroma would have already dealt 6 damage. Stupid Parallax Wave. Do we even want to use a Ajani's minus ability here? It only gets him 1 more damage. And Vigilance. Vigilance is fairly irrelevant. We'll see what I draw. I mean, I don't want to take it up to ultimate. Good as a 2020 is, it just dies with Doomblade. But I mean, 1/1/1 counter and Vigilance is hardly... It's hardly what I wanted for my Ajani. I wanted, 2 double striking things, getting +1/+1 counters, and, killing him very quickly. So he's gone into the tank here. I wonder if that Bone Shredder was deliberate last game. Maybe he's got a sword, maybe he's considering just going sword go. Versus, perhaps he's thinking about his deck / checking his deck list to see what he could get with survival. That would be relevant. Any number of things could be going on for our opponent here. Kujitao? I'm going to call him Kujitao. Is he just passing the turn? I wonder what he's leaving up, because he thought about passing the turn for a long time now, so something's happening. Okay, I drew a land. Let's ask the gods for white mana. So I certainly just play a Ajani. Land. If he's left up something, I feel 90% certain he's left up some form of removal. No, if he's left up survival and Doomblade. So I feel I'm just going to go Ajani. I tapped my mana there wrong, by the way. Minus Ajani. Awkward as that is, it's not irrelevant, and he may have just left up survival. So we can go survival necromancy next turn, and I can Parallax Wave whatever it is he necromancied. Yeah. Oh, Genesis? That's interesting. Being his upkeep, he can play 2 and a green to return any creature from his graveyard to his hand. It's only to his hand, so... I struggle to care. Next turn, if he does nothing again, I think I might just blow up all the lands. Because I've got a Planeswalker and a Guy, and he doesn't. He just wants a Phyrexian Rager. Damn, he wants his cards. Fair play to him. He knows what he wants. He wants cards. And he shall have them. He shall also lose 1 life. If he plays Rager, Paladin's protected from Rager and is also bigger. So if he just plays Rager and passes, I still think I just blow up all lands. So I can make mana off Relic, blow up all lands, play a land. Say go. Well, use a Johnny, attack. Ew. Now blowing up all lands is interesting. Field, that's about to come back, so it's worth remembering about. We'll see what we draw. I think I want to blow up all lands. Basically because I've got a Planeswalker. I can't blow up all lands and suspend Ancestral. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So I blow up all lands, tick up a Johnny. He then can't play Rager, because Human Vapors then does nothing. And then we both sit around. I mean, I can then suspend Ancestral next turn off Coalition Relic. I mean, I know he's got no lands in hand. For one thing, he went to get Rager, so he could, draw more lands. For another thing, he missed his 3rd land drop. I mean, my lands right now are pretty good, but having an Ajani ticking up versus both of us top-decking lands whilst I've got an extra 3 draw steps coming in a few turns. Yeah. Black mana. For obvious reasons. He does have a survival, which may help. Do you want to destroy all creatures? No. Beautiful. I'll gain 2 life. And pass him. I wish this was Elspeth, obviously. Hopefully I just get to sit here now and then win. Ew, nice top decks. Nice top decks. Coalition Relic's ability is, with the best spell in the world, relevant. Gain another couple of life. Do I want Ultimate Ajani on 6 here, or do I want to wait for 7? Tricky. Will now be suspended. And I'll pass the turn. He chose to leave Consuming Vapors in exile rather than play it with no target. Don't F6 through his turn. Don't F6 through his turn. I want to charge the Relic in case I draw like a Crusader. He stopped taking quite well over there. Maybe he didn't have no lands left. Is it possible I forgot that he didn't miss a land drop? It is possible. Doesn't seem particularly likely. His end of combat step. His end of turn step. Let's charge the Relic. Wind the frog. Always yield. Damnable trigger. I said always yield. Silly machine. It's not quite a 3-drop. Coalition Relic was so much less broken before mana burn. Let's gain a little bit of life. And pass the turn. So we can now tutor up creatures again. I do not care. So we could tutor up a Bone Shredder to deal with our 26/26 next turn. He may need mana to pay for Bone Shredder. We discard Thragtusk, so we can now get back Thragtusk once he hits another land. But I've still got the Parallax Wave, should I hit lands, and I've got an Ancestral Vision coming eventually. I think I do want to wait 1 turn on the Ajani, though, just because Ajani's really the only advantage I have over him right now. And that's slightly mitigated by his survival and ability to top-deck lands. He went to get Arbor, obviously. So he still has Rager in hand, he can still just go get Bone Shredder and Bone Shred my token, so there's no point in playing the token. None.